Hello, friends. Hello, everyone. Hi, how are you? Uh, so you've seen by the title, uh, long time due. It's finally WIP Parade time. Yeah. So, just welcome if it's your first time. Welcome back if you're a returner. And I want to thank everyone for taking the time to be here with me, either if you're going to watch it all or just a tiny bit. I hope you enjoy and you like what you see. So, as usually, we parades bring some new viewers. I just want to let you know that my name is Sofia, as you've already seen, and I'm Portuguese, I'm 47 years old, and I'm a single mother, and I love cross stitch. It's my hobby. I try to stitch every day. Sorry if I keep looking to the side. It's just I've got these big windows in front of me. I've got fireplace on the side. I've got the dogs around me. Actually, you can see one just over there on the sofa, and I get distracted very easily. So I don't want to say too much because this is going to be long. I don't know how many whips I have. I know I probably will have to divide this in more than one section, in more than one video, because I just picked up a pile. I've got it in here and I've got some in frames here on my other side. And in these ones that I've got here with me are the ones that I call full coverage. And of full coverage, I can tell you that I have 38. Am I going to have time in my life to stitch all of this? I do hope so. I am hoping to have a very long and healthy life. We'll see. But if I don't, I'm sure I will still start quite a few new ones until life is finished. But the main thing is that I want to enjoy it. And if I feel like I want to start one more, or 10 more, or 100 more, whatever, I will just start it. But one thing I can tell you, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed of recording the video because there's so many projects to prepare. I wanted to take them all out of the bags or boxes. My bigger ones sometimes are either on frames or in bags, my smaller ones in boxes. And I've got 38 here, and just to get them everything straight, it was quite a little bit. So let's just start it. And I may have to stop the video a few times, either to get the frames or to get something that I'm missing, or because the dogs ask me to go out, or life. So let's just start it, shall we? So the first project that I'm going to show you, I'm going to try to put the pictures of all of them in here. I'm not sure yet if I will put pictures of how they were in my last WIP Parade that was mid-year 2025. Not sure of that yet. We'll see when I'm doing the editing, but I know that I will add a picture of how it will look when it's finished. So the first one that I've got to show you, it's itchy nose, I'm sorry. It's Mother's Love. This is a name that I gave her, as the designer is Keru. She is a Russian designer and she doesn't give them names as far as I know. So as this one reminds me of the love that I share with my mom, I decided to give her Mother's Love as a name. And this is in the frame. This is my main focus at the moment, and I hope it will be until it's finished. I'm gonna have to get up to be able to show you this one. Let's see if I can do it properly, and I hope that the colors will come quite well. This is very beautiful. I'm very proud of this work. I just love it. Oh, I know that here in the camera the colors, well, the look of all of it, it doesn't come as nice as you can see it in person. Here looks a little bit pixel, but it's not at all. I just wish that I could actually show you how it looks. It's wonderful. This project is 350 by 474. it will have a total of 165,900 colors. This project is in a 18 count AIDA, 2/1, and it works with blended colors. At the moment, well, I did start it in August of last year, 2025, at the moment it has 12.65%. So I have quite a lot to go. I'm not going to take a long time with all of them, but because this, it will be very, very big. But this one, I'm so proud that I could stay here like for quite a lot, even if this frame is a bit heavy. Stunning. I wish you could see it as well as I can. I'm just going to leave it here. Sorry for all the noise. I'm going to leave it in here. Now, the second one that I'm going to show you, it's in a frame too, but this one is lighter. This is one that I did myself. This is a restart, and this is a HAED. Here, it's called Waters of Nirvana. It's very beautiful. I love the colors on this project. I started it as max color, and now I changed it to a regular because I was doing it in a 28 count before and I wasn't enjoying it. So now I've changed it to 25 count and I'm doing just regular colors. I don't have all the details on this. I know that once finished, I think it will have 422,490 colors, maybe something like that. I'm not sure. The designer is Yuri something. I can't say the rest of the name. And I started this on December of 24. At the moment, I have 0.94%. Just some of my projects don't have that big of a start. But I may want to do something different this year. I may want to focus in just some of them. After I do the WIP Parade, I will have to think about that. Now this one here, it's called Forest Piano. And this is from Paint Free Crafts. I'm having a bit of a problem at the moment with it because I was using Markup XP, but lately I've been using quite often the Saga app and I got so used to the Saga that I don't want to go back to Markup XP. And I'm having trouble in converting this one from a PDF to Saga. It was quite easy for the other Paint Free Craft that I have, but in this one it's not been as easy, but I will find a way. So what can I tell you about this? Is a 25 count, 1/1. Once finished, it will have 224,950 stitches, and it has 80 colors. And I started this on the 15th of May of 24. Yeah, and at the moment it has 1.61%. I love the picture. Thank God that I like greens. Otherwise it will be hard. It's a color that I love. The one that I love the most is yellow, but I do love greens too. Well, I think I like all the colors because I do like yellows, I do like greens, everything blues, I don't know, everything. Now, this one that I'm going to show you is probably not the biggest, but it's the second biggest one that I have, and it's in a frame that I did myself, and it's massive. Hope I don't get anything to the floor, and now it's the wrong way around. So this is what I've got, and this is called Nativity with Angels. I started this on the 21st of October of last year, 2025. This is a design from Bozena. I love it. I've chose the biggest one. She designs this, usually her designs have different sizes, and I always pick up the biggest ones because I love the detail. I'm stitching on 18 count AIDA. Once finished, it will have 697,300 stitches. They are 56 solid colors and 22 combined. So this is just a very small start for this project. At the moment I have 0.34 and it's quite a lot of hours in here. So if I will ever finish, it will be stunning, but it will be a long, long time from now. Oh, I'm shaking everything. Sorry. Try to put it in here. I don't know if it's a good idea. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm back. Now, the next one that I'm going to show you is full coverage, but is stamped. I'm sorry, something just went in my throat. As I was saying, this one is a stamped kit and it's called Quiet Prayer. I'm sure you can see that I've stitched this little bit in here. This is from Painting Fairy. It's a 14 count, as you can see it here. It's 456 by 600, so it will have 273,600 stitches once finished. It's a lovely picture. I love it so much. I think it's so detailed. I can't wait to have some more progress on it. Now, you're gonna hear me saying this a lot, loads of times. I'm really sorry. It's just that there are so many. Well, it's my fault, isn't it? And then I can't pick them up enough times to see the progress going. But I will have to do something about it. I'm going to think about it. I may decide to pick just like some, don't know, 20, 30, and just stitch on those ones for this year, for the remaining of this year. What else I can tell you? I has 164 colors, some solid, some blended, and at the moment I did 0.73%. So as you can see, not even 1% yet. It's a very small start. Here too. Now, this is stunning too. This is a very beauty one. I'm sorry for all the threads, but that's the way that I've been stitching it. I can actually maybe take them down. So, well, they're here anyway. This is another design from Bozena, the biggest size too. I'm gonna call it max size, or yeah, super size. I love this picture. She's stunning. I just put it down a few days ago. This one I'm stitching in a 25 count fabric, 450 by 802, so it's quite high. In total, it will have 360,900 stitches, 77 colors. And this one, it's 1/1, so there's no blends. It's just solid colors. I started this on May of 2025, and at the moment I'm at 0.68%, so not even one yet to another one. But one day I want to see progress on it too. Can't wait. I'm sorry if I'm going too fast for you. If there's any questions, please just give me a comment, and I will try to reply to everyone. Now I think I'm missing one in here. Yes, this is my favorite color. As I said to you, this is yellow. Well, not yet. At the moment it's blue, and actually I've got a thread here that I didn't cut. It's a tiny, it's probably one of my smallest starts. What is this? This is 0.14%. Very, very small. I'll have to pick up this one very, very soon. At the moment, I've been using a spinning wheel to choose the projects that I'm working on, but we'll see when it will change. So this design, I gave it a name again. I call it Yellow Misty Beauty. And this is from another Russian designer. It's called Tatiana uh, Holodenko. I'm sure it's not like how you say it, but that's what I can say. This is an 18 count fabric. I'm stitching this 2/1, 180 colors, some lengths. In total, it will have 214,550 stitches. Is 350 by 613. And look at this landscape. I think that's how you call it. This picture, it's lovely. It's just it makes me think of peace, tranquility. I'm missing the words, but to me, it's stunning. It's very pretty. So I'm just going to stop to take the frames out of here, and now everything that I will show you will be out of frame. So well set. I've just added another piece of wood to my fireplace, but it's so uncomfortable. But now I've got Bambi here that wants to say hi. Lately he wants to say hi in every video. See, we're shaking everything. But then he gets in here. I don't know if it's what it is. It makes him stiff. Oh, he's just getting comfortable now. You want to say hi? Hi everyone. This video is long enough, but I want to be on it too. Oh, what's wrong? What is it? Yeah. You're right. Yes, enough kisses. Thank you. Are you going on the floor, right? You're saying hi. Hi everyone. I've got my camera time. Okay. Oh, nice. So I think he'll be happy now. So let's carry on. Next one that I've got to show is a golden kite. Is this one here? It's gonna be looking like that, very pretty, one day. And it's called Villa in the Valley of Roses. Very pretty. At the moment, I have 1.58%. So there's still quite a lot to go. This is an 18 count HAED. I'm stitching it 2/1. And this has combined colors, blended, 90 blended and 99 solid. So it's around 200, just under. And is 600 by 587. It will be a total of 352,200 stitches. I don't know who's the designer, I just know that it's Golden Kite. I got it from them, but I don't know if there's the designer name in there. I love it. I can't wait to get out of these screens just to see something else, but as I may go all this way, so it will be blue next. Very pretty. Put it in here on the table. And now the next one is a gorgeous, stunning. Well, I wasn't into faces before, as some of my friends that are watching will say, but now I can't get out of them. Look at this. It nearly looks like a picture, doesn't it? It doesn't look like stitches in here. Well, not to me anyway. So this is another design from Bozena. I love the detail on her designs. I call it Madonna and Child. And not, well, I don't know if this is. I don't think she's Russian. This one, can't remember the name of the country, but it's one from the list of Europe, east of Europe, and it's stunning. I could be staring here at it. And again, it's a bigger size. This is 450 by 563. 253,350 stitches. Now this, it has blends. Yes, I was thinking. Yes, it does have blends. I started this on the 15th of February of 2025. I think it may have been a restart if I'm not wrong. And at the moment I've got 2.17%. So I'm over 1% on this one. It's very beautiful, stunning. Well, if I have to pick just some to work, like to reduce my amount of WIPs to work on this year, this definitely will be on them. Well, I'm saying this and I do hope so. Now, this is another beauty that I've just started and it's called Christmas Girl. I don't have much to show yet. These are my little cards where I write everything. 0.49%. And this is from Pink Lily Patterns and it's called Christmas Girl. Again, 18 count fabric, 2/1. I love 18 count. If it was now, I may start everything on 18 count. I really like it. Well, that's what I feel more comfortable. Maybe my vision is not that good enough. I'm not sure anymore. But I love to stitch on 18 count. 450 by 450. So it will be 202,500 stitches and it uses 69 colors. I love the picture. She's so cute with the little boots, her dress. She's very, very nice. Very pretty. I bought it on Etsy. I'm sure you know her, but just to let you know. Now, the next one is another paint-free crafts, and I've only just started it. Started with a group of friends, and it's called Woodland Creatures, and it's very confetti, this little bit. And not that I'm not used, but I don't know why. This is, it's just, when I think of it, it comes to my head, confetti. I don't think all of it is confetti because one of my friends, another Flosstuber, she started from, if I think right, from the bottom right, maybe. And her little bit is not as confetti as this one, as if I'm not wrong. So this one I started on a 22 count. Hard hanger, 650 by 464. And it will have a total of 301 and 600 stitches. Or I can't say this. 301,600 stitches. I think that's better, with 100 colors. I think I should have brought my other ones nearer the camera so you could see better. I'm sorry. And in this one, it's just a recent start is 0.42%. Another one below 1%. No, well, this is definitely over 1%, this one. It was a kit from Maresca. It's called Wild Spirit. And this is the one that I've got closer to finished. How stunning is this? Oh, so beautiful. It reminds me of my dog, or my bigger one, not the one that you've just seen. The one you've just seen is Bambi. The other one is Louis. He's just sleeping over there in the sofa. And it reminds me of him. Now this is 218 by 309. Yes, 42 colors. A total of 65,972 stitches. Some solid, some blended. Not many blended, but there is some. And it will have also some backstitch. I know there is not much, but it will have some. All the materials are from the kit. And the moment I'm at a total of, oh, let me just register my card, 91.5%. So nearly there, just under 9% to go. Very beautiful. My next one is called Christmas Piece. This is from TJ Stitches Designs. on Etsy. She has a Flosstube channel too. It's very pretty, but I've put it down quite a while ago because there was a mistake on the design. This is AI, and the designer was really nice. She contacted me. I already knew because this was another stitcher that found about the sew. I think she saw it on my channel and she got it and she realized that there was a mistake on it and she contacted me. But before I could say anything to the designer, the other stitcher already contacted the designer too. And before the designer, in fact, I could say anything to the designer was really nice. She she sent me email straight away saying that there was a mistake on it that she was uh, correcting straight away if I was okay with it. And I said yes, of course. I thanked her. But now I have to undo this little bit and I don't like to pick up stitches, so it's been sitting waiting for quite a while. And this is the one that I'm not sure if I will take it with me. We'll see. So as I was saying, this is a 22 count hard hanger and it has 124 colors and is 385 by 388. The design is stunning, but I've got a lot of them, and this one is just because I have to pick up the stitches and take them off. And I could ask my daughter, she will do it nicely to me, but I don't know. We'll see. In this one, I have, well, I don't know the percentage too, because I also lost my progress. That's another reason why I'm not too sure. Now, my nose is quite red since I sneezed, I think. Now, this is another kit and it's stunning. I love it. I don't know why I don't pick it up more than I do. And it's called Not Forgotten. This is from Luca-S. It's lovely. This is the kit that I show you in my first Flosstube video. I show you the kit, what's coming inside. If you like it, you can go and have a look at it. It's my first video ever. Sophia from a few years ago. I started from the middle. I really love it. All the materials are from the kit. And I love to stitch on it. It's just I have too many projects, don't I? Too many WIPs. That's the only reason why this one doesn't have more progress than it does. It uses anchor threads and I have it at 9.86% at the moment. This is 320 by 240. Lovely colors with a total of 76,799 stitches. I could finish it quite soon if I would make it a priority, and it should have been because I'm stitching it since 2022. Lovely. I'm gonna pause because I think my daughter wants to come and say something, so it'll be just 2 seconds. I can't believe this. My daughter is just laughing to me because my red is nose. I don't ever have a red nose. I don't know why this is like this at the moment. Oh well, lights just I just got the lights on, so I hope you can see the colors better. This one now is called Drive Through Dragon. Is a HAED. It's one that I haven't picked up lately. I started this as 10 stitch and I think I've changed it to full cross. I'm still not sure what to do with it. I've been doing full cross lately. Yeah, I think I did all these ones in here full cross, but this side is still 10 stitch. I don't really like the look of 10 stitch, but which way I can show you. But it's definitely faster. And this is one that I've started in 2024. So I've been changing every WIP from 10 stitch to now I'm feeling like I'm down. I'm not down. I've changed them to full cross. but this one is still in the process. So this is a HAED. It has 175,000 stitches, 90 colors, and I'm stitching it on a 25 count. It looks like a 22, so now I'm not sure. I think it's a 22. Yeah, sure, this is a 22 hard hanger. I've got here 25. I need to correct this. And it has, I've stitched 7.28%. So I don't have any progress on this one since my mid-year WIP Parade. And my next one is Christmas wood. It's a lovely project. I've just swapped something here. Christmas wood. It wasn't the next one, but it can be now. And is this? This is from a kit. Let's Stitch kit. Lovely, gorgeous picture. Lately, I was stitching in the tree. It is coming up. It's very beautiful. It has some sparkling thread. The ones in the middle that look like white by the church and the trees behind the church, they're not white, they are sparkling thread. So this, it will have 57,600 stitches once finished, and it uses 53 colors. I'm sure this is anchor colors too. I have 9.91% stitched, and it's beautiful. I'm sure that it's one of the ones that will have to go with me. I really love it. It will go, they all go with me, but what I mean is if I decided to pick up just a few of them to stitch this year. The next one is called Moon Witch. Carla, another Flosstuber, is stitching this one too. And this is from Artisy. This was a free pattern. And I'm stitching on a 22 count hard hanger too. It's beautiful. And it will have 61,200 stitches when it's finished. I'm stitching in the moon at the moment. I wanted to see this bat. Is bat how you call it? I can't remember. It's lovely. Can't wait to get to the witch. It's very nice. At the moment, it has 8.73 stitched, and it uses 75 colors. Very nice. Artsy. I don't know if it's still available or not. It was free in 2024. Again, itchy nose. And the next one that I've got to show you is a very beautiful, but my start is very small. It's a stamped from Paint Free Craft. No, I'm confusing all this. Fairy painting cross stitch, and I only have this small start, but this is one that I would love to see more progress quite fast, because I love it. I love all the colors, all these pinks. It's very beautiful. I really like the birds and the flowers, really nice. It's called Chameleon Tits, and it's 340 by 450, and it will have 153,000 stitches once finished. This is a 16 count HAED. The fabric is a bit stiff to stitch, but the print is so clear and it's so nice. I really love to stitch it. I don't know why I decided to start at the bottom in this one. God knows. I always start from the top. I don't know why I started at the bottom of this one. I can't remember. And it uses 135 colors. I don't know the statistics on this one. It's only a tiny, tiny bit. Now, my next one is another kit. I know that some of you may not think this is a full coverage, but I do. Well, it's my WIP Parade, isn't it? So this is called Into Dreamland. I've started this some time ago, March of 2025, and I've only stitched 6.99%, just nearly 7%. not much. But I love this girl. She's so sweet. She's dreaming, isn't she? Very, very beautiful. And the colors, I love all these colors. It's very nice and easy to stitch in these kits. Materials are always very nice. It's another Letty Stitch. To me, Letty Stitch and Luca-S are very similar. I think they are family, something like that. But either way, I love their materials. I love their kits. This is a 16 count Ada. It will have 51,760 stitches once finished. And it uses 52 colors. Very nice. Well, I say very nice to all of them at the moment, don't I? But I do love them. That's why I started them, isn't it? Another Luca-S. This is a little bit bigger. Oh, I add some fabric into this one to be able to put it easier in the frames. Let me just fold a little bit here. Like that. It's gorgeous. It's called the greatest of nature. It is stunning. I do want to get to him, but at the same time, I know if I do, then I don't want to stitch all the rest around, but I have to stitch everything. It's very beautiful. I love the browns. I love all these colors. This is a 16 count Ada again, with a total of 117,600 stitches once finished. I can already have like the feeling of water in here, aren't I? And it uses 64 colors. And at the moment, I have 9.34% stitched. Lovely. The rock is really coming up beautiful. Very nice. So let's carry on. I've got many more to go. Now, next one. It's a tiny house. I love buildings, but I love them in landscapes. So this is so confetti, this one. I don't know who's designer. I don't know who designed the pattern. I don't know anything about it. I found it in a Russian website and I picked it up as it was free. I really, really love it. I love this place, this picture. Everything is so calm. I love the colors. I love everything on it. As you can see, I love all kinds of colors. I love every color. I love color, that's it. I'm shaking the camera. So sorry. So I'm stitching this on 18 count fabric, 700 by 460, with a total of 322,000 stitches. 103 solid with only 8 blended, so you can't complain too much, but you can see the confetti. It's crazy. It's nice, but it's crazy. So what I'm doing is I pick up the colors from here and I keep running with them until they finished. Well, not these two, but see how confetti it is. It's crazy. It goes slowly. In this one, it goes very slowly. So I've started this on 1st of May. And I am at 1.24%. That's the same point that I was when I did the mid-year WIP Parade. Now, how am I going to call this WIP Parade? I don't know, because it's not end of the year, it's not beginning of the year, it's not middle of the year, it's a February. So should I call it February WIP Parade? No, because then you're just going to think that it's just this month. I don't know, we'll see. 2026 WIP Parade. But then many of you are gonna call their WIP parades at the end of the year 2026. I don't know. We shall see. Now this is a HAED, a small start, because it was quite hard. I think maybe because it's in a white fabric. It was hard to start here. There's so many light colors. All of this is stitched, but it doesn't look like, but it is. And it was making it hard. Maybe I should have picked up another fabric, not a white one, But then I couldn't pick up a cream one because there's lots of creams too. Or maybe it's just because it's a 25 count and my eyes don't want to see 25 count anymore. Don't know, but it's hard to stitch on it, or it was for me. So I don't know if I will carry on as it is or I will restart another one, and I will do it in an 18 count. Not sure, we'll see. So this is from a solo collection. This was a limited edition, uh, and it was only available, I think, for a month. I'm not sure. And this will have 390,625 stitches. This is 625 by 625 with 90 colors. I started this on the 1st of January of 2025, so it's over a year, and it only has 0.75%. We'll see what happens to it, but the picture is lovely. I really like it. I know there was lots of how do you say it, talk about it because of being AI. So people detect what they think there are mistakes. I like it as it is. It's okay for me. Now, what else I've got here to show you? This is a black and white one, and I call it Jesus. There's another Russian. This was free, and it didn't have a name, so I call it Jesus. It's a stunning piece, and it brings so many feelings. I really, really like this. The emotion that it, it gets through. I don't know how to explain in English, but I think it's like if you could feel what he was feeling there. So this has 160,300 stitches. He uses 25 colors. Of 16 of them are blended, and I'm stitching in an 18 count fabric. It's not an easy stitch. Maybe because this was made by someone that was not professional, I'm not sure. But it's hard to stitch. Like, you know, the building in that landscape, they both quite hard. They were both free, so I imagine maybe they're not by a proper designer. I'm not sure. I'm sorry if I'm saying this and I'm wrong, but what I can tell is that in both of them, I feel that it's quite hard to stitch. And I do have 2.58%, so this one has more than 1%. What's great. Now, this is a Stitches You Beautiful, and the designer is Adrian G. Ayer, and it's a very long name, Bohemian Elegance Amongst Wildflowers. This is a max color. I had to restart it because I started as a 10 stitch and now it's full cross, and it looks so much neater. There's no others. I'd say you can't. It's so much difference. It's so much prettier this way. There was a video that I did where I show them side by side, and you can see the difference very well. I've not been stitching much on it lately, but only because it didn't came up in my spinning wheel, because I do love it. I really like it. This is 400 by 400, what makes it 160,000 stitches with 175 colors, quite a lot. And I have 1.44% stitched. Not much, but it's over 1%. And I don't know if I said it, but this, I think it's a 25 count fabric. I didn't write it down, but I'm pretty sure it's a 25 count fabric. Now, this is a gorgeous one, and many questions about it, but I didn't stitch much on it yet. This is another one that I think I may have started half stitch, 10 stitch. Yes, and now I've changed it to 25 count. But the truth is I should have changed it to 18 count because I'm finding this fabric very tight to stitch. This is called Beauty and Beast and is from Tilton Crafts. This was a limited edition too. But it's stunning. It's very beautiful. Yellows, as I said to you, my favorite color. And I love this movie. I love the story. It's very nice. And it does have 184,800 stitches. It's 350 by 528, 90 colors. And at the moment, I only have 2.92%. So all the fabrics are folded. There's plenty more fabric, of course. Now my next one is another one from Bozena. It's another restart. I had this again as a 10 stitch and I had to change it. I had quite a lot more before, but I'm happier in this one. This is an 18 count HAED fabric. I call it Angel, as Bozena doesn't give them names. It's 450 by 558, quite a lot of stitches I will have. And it uses 115 colors, 84 blended and 31 solid. This is one that I would definitely take with me if I had to pick up just some of them. And what I have stitched is 0.40%, so under 1%. You will definitely need more stitches. Now this is a massive one. This is an 11 count one. It's like that. I know in these ones you can't see properly what I've stitched, but I've stitched around here. I love the picture. I wanted to try some bigger stitching to see. I'm not sure about the colors on it. This very bright green, but I think it will all come together when it's finished. This will have to be from far, and then I think it will make sense. This I don't know the sizes in here. Oh, I've got a needle here. I know that in total will be 156,000 stitches. Now this is from AliExpress, and I started this for quite a while ago, but I didn't stitch that much on it. I don't enjoy it that much because of having 3 threads. Now my next one, I'm getting tired and I'm just like starting. I'm definitely not recording everything today. Now this is called By Me, Fairy Sphere. Well, it wasn't a friend that gave it the name. She's teaching it too. This is from Keru, the designer that... No, really sorry. Let's go back. This is from Bozena too. The designer from the Angel and from Madonna and Child. Now, I don't know the progress of this one. I don't know how. I think I've lost all my progress on my app. Not sure how I did it, or don't know. I think sometimes they do disappear. I don't know what I do, but I've seen happening with other ones. Now I love this girl. I love this fairy. She's so sweet. She's so pretty. I do need to stitch more on her. At the moment, as I said, I don't know how much I've stitched. I can tell that I'm stitching this in a 25 count. It will have 268,650 stitches. It is 450 by 597, and it uses 115 colors. Then there's not blends on this one. So I don't know if I will carry on the 25 count fabric or if I will restart it. I'm not sure. Now that I've lost my progress, it may be an excuse to restart it. We'll see. I know that I will stitch a lot more and faster on it if I do restart it. So we'll see. Actually, the progress that I've got here must be the one that I had in my mid-year WIP Parade, and then I had 0.92%, so probably what it is in there. My next one is from TDKJ Designed. It's on Etsy. It's the same designer that I had another piece that was called, it was an angel, the one that I said it was AI. Can't remember. Piece, Christmas piece, I think it was the name. But look at this one. Outstanding. All these yellows and blues, and oh, they're really nice. Again, it's still at the beginning. And again, with 10 stitch. So I will change this. I probably will change this now. I was seeing if there was blends. No, I don't think there's any blends, but there is 149 colors. It's quite a color, quite an amount of color. In total, it will have 135,000 stitches, and I've stitched so far 3.47%. So it's a little bit. If I do have to restart it, it will be a shame to lose all of this. But we'll see. What count is this? I didn't write it down. I need to have a look to see if I can change this to full cross instead of tent. I'll have to see it properly. But it's nice. The lady is so elegant. The colors are so pretty. I really like it. It's called Dancing in Swirls. Now the next one, it's dimensions, and I'm stitching it in a bigger count. I'm stitching in a 14 count, and it's called Inner Garden. How sweet. Look at all this. Now this uses 10 stitch and full crosses. I'm stitching as the kit says. So here in the flowers, most of them are 10 stitch, not all of them. And then if you can see here, the lady's hair is starting to come up. It's full cross, and some of the flowers are full cross too. This it will have 40,110 stitches once finished. And at the moment I did 11.23%, so not too bad. Now I'm stitching this in a 14 count because I wanted to be a companion to another lady that my mom stitched, and she stitched hers on 14 count. So I wanted this one to be the same size. That's why I'm stitching it in a 14 count. Very pretty, very bright. Another printed one. This is a copy from AliExpress. Is a copy of a Luca-S design. I love this landscape, but I haven't picked it up that much. Here is what I've stitched. You can see it here. This little bit in here, like oh, here. This will have 93,600 stitches. My dog just wanted to be heard. And in this one, I did 2.72%. Yes, so the same progress that I had on my mid-year WIP Parade. Now, the next one I've got to show you, I'm sure this is my biggest one. And I did stitch on it, but not as much as I would like. I think everyone knows this one. Look at all this fabric. This is a HAED. This is Treasure Hunt Bookshelf, max size, max color. And my daughter loves it. I love it too, but I do love it a lot. But it's not one of my favorites. And you know why? Because I've just realized that I think I like pictures with a main character and not so many details. And the reason for that, I love when I'm stitching to have loads of details. I don't like to do like that boring background. The problem is I think there's not so much definition. And I love it when there's a bigger picture and then that will have big definition. And in this one, I don't think that will happen, but I will have to carry on stitching on it because it deserves and to see what's coming up because there is a lot of definition in here so far, but we'll see. For sure, it's not one that I keep thinking like, oh, I want to stitch on that. No, it's not. Now, I don't have many details of the sizes in here. I'm really sorry. I know that I did 0.62%. It's not much. And look how many stitches I've got here. And I haven't done even 1%. But it's stunning. It's a very beautiful project. Now, an example of that is this one that I haven't picked it up that much because it didn't came up in the spinning wheel. And also because I did start it, I think, twice already, and I'm still not happy about it. It's not anything with the pattern, it's not anything with the designer, it's just that I'm doing it 10 stitch, and I don't like 10 stitch. So I may have to change this to full cover, but then to full cross. But then, do I carry on this fabric? Do I change it to 18 count because this is a 25 count? What should I do? If I do carry on this one and just change it from 10 stitch to full cross, I have a perfect frame for it. If I do it in 18 count, then I won't have a frame for it. And this is so big already in 25 count. But the problem is I stitch slower on 25, I stitch faster on 18, but it will be massive on 18. So thoughts? What's your opinion? Should I carry on like this? I don't know what to do. And it didn't came up, but if it did came up, that was a question that I was not sure what was going to be my choice. So I don't know if I said the name. It's called The Complicated Wizard. I keep changing sides, sorry. And it's from HAED. It's designed from Dragon Moose. I really love this one. And there's now a lady like a companion. Yeah, that's the problem. See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm doing him, and then if I decided to do the lady, I would like them to be both the same size. And then in quite a few years, will I be able to stitch a 25 count? Maybe not. So that may be my answer. I may have to change it to 18 count. And then what will I do with that lovely frame that I've got there? Don't know. But I do love the designs, the patterns. So I will stitch them, both of them. I'm starting with this one, but I will stitch both of them. This will have a total of 495,650 stitches with 90 colors. And at the moment, I did stitch 0.47%. That may progress to 0 if I decided to change it. Now, I'm getting very tired. I was already tired, but we're not even halfway through. How am I going to do this? Well, for now, I don't have many left here in my pile, but I still got loads of WIPs to go. And this is stunning. What do you think? This is so beautiful. I love this landscape. And these colors, right? If you already been watching this video for quite some time, you know. Yellow, it's yellow. It's called Deep Water Run Steel, another stunning project from Fairy Paint. Oh god, I can't say. Fairy Cross Stitch. Painting Fairy Cross Stitch. That's how it is. Lovely, very easy to stitch this one. It's on a 16 count. The definition is very good. You can see it quite clear. And this is 350 by 420. It will be a total of 147,000. It does have blended colors. If you don't like it, I'm really sorry. It has 70 solid with 52 blended. And at the moment, I'm at 1.37%. I could be here staring at the picture all day. Lovely. So this would come with me definitely. Now another one from Painting Fairy. I'm not sure about the definition on this one. I did start here in the middle. I was trying to go into the lady, but then I put it down and I haven't picked it up since then. I may have to choose just 2 or 3, maybe 3 of Painting Fairy and get them through at the moment. Otherwise, I will just do a bit here, a bit there, and not stitching much. So even if I get 3, that's a lot of them. But there's 3 of them at the moment in this pile already that I can't say no to them. That's the Christmas one, the one with the flowers. It's the angel, the Christmas angel. This one that I've just shown you, and the one that is chameleon tits. I love them all three. Those 3. Well, this was my favorite at the beginning, but those 3, because I think of the colors or all of it, I really really love them. So this one is 450 by 330 with a total of 148,000 stitches, 151 colors, and they do use blends. And this here is I'm not sure about, is 14 count, but the size of the crosses 14 count. It's a lovely design, but because it's like from a painting, I think the oil painting, the definition is not as I normally love. Then in this one, I've got no idea about the progress. Now, one that I would take with me is this one. I just love this one so much. This is a dimensions one. Let me just try to fold it like that. This is center stamped. This is out of print, but I love it. I just love this so much. This is 197 by 246 with 41 colors. This is a 16 count HAED. So I love the size. I love everything on it. The colors, the sizes, the design, everything. This is stunning to me. And at the moment, I've got a progress of 6.27%. So it's not bad. I just love it. Now, these 2 are slightly smaller, but they still full coverage to me. Well, this one is smaller because I decided to do it in a 22 count hard hanger, so I'm not using the kit fabric. This is called Sea View. This is from Luca-S, and it uses 56 colors, and I'm doing it 1/1 on 22 count. I wanted to see how it would look, and it's looking stunning. I wanted to see the coverage, and I'm really really happy about it. Now I do have one project that I've started as well with a different, but it will be in the next part of the video, where I wanted to see the coverage on 20 count, and in 22 I love it, and we'll see how it will come up on 20 count. So we just start coming to the last one. Well, I don't know, sorry, I'm so confused already. This will have 35,696 stitches in total. Again, this is a kit from Luca-S, is BU5065, and I have 5.67% at the moment. And the last one here in my pile is a Buccillo one. Oh, that is all creased. And there's a lot of threads here in the fabric dangling. This is not an original fabric again. This is a 14 count. It will have a 32,656 stitches. 32,650. Oh, he will poke on him. Yeah. And it uses 39 colors. And I find it so sweet. How cute they are. They're like best friends, caring for each other. Really nice. So, I would just need to tell you that I have a 3.23 progress on it. I don't know how long this video is because there's already quite a few parts. I've stopped quite a few times, but I'm sure that I have more than enough to do one video. Otherwise, it'll be too long to upload and it will take ages. So I'm going to say this is the full coverage part, and then we'll go into the non-full coverage, and there will be quite a lot of stamped kits in there too. I don't know if that will be a third video, or I'm going to try to do everything in two because I think otherwise it'll be too much. But I would say thank you for watching if you're still here, and I hope you want to join me in my next one. I don't think I will be recording it today, probably tomorrow, because today I'm feeling very tired already, and I may start doing the editing in this one, but definitely my face needs to lift up to do the next one, and I'm feeling so tired. So thank you so much, and I hope you are well. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in a little bit.